is it? That's
Right here. Right here. He raised his hand.
Guy right here in the black shirt. I need one more.
We need two right here. We need two. They're ready.
Oh, Joe. Here we go. Joe right here. So you guys participated in this event before? No. Alright, so we are going to explain it. So you got 2 feet, right? So there's 5 people, about 16 straps. You each get 2 straps. So you're gonna put your feet on the straps, and you each grab it like so.
So you're standing on the ski, and the purple straps are the poles, if you've ever been cross-country skiing or seen it happen before. There are actually 8 straps on here, but in order to maximize the number of groups that can participate, we're only having 5 participants. So there will be some loose straps that you'll just either have in between that you'll wrap around, or just make sure you don't trip.
Okay, so basically as a team, remember this only works best if you do it as a team. You have to hold the straps and you need to waddle. Like so. So I don't know if you guys want to do it. Okay, I'll do it. So you guys all ready? Yeah. Okay, 1, 2, 3.
Right.
Waddle.
Left. Right.
Alright, so you're doing pretty good.
Left. Yeah.
I believe that this thing you're tackling, I believe you look for 5 yards, 15 feet. And
Okay, so if somebody steps off the ski, what happens? You gotta start over. You gotta bring your skis back and start over. So let's thank our volunteers.
the volunteers get free shirts.
Volunteers, come on over, grab a free shirt.
You got 6 larges, 3 extra large, and 3 small, so pick your size.
Large.
We got boxes of these shirts.
Large?
A couple shirts.
Thank you.
So we mentioned with the Triple B that you have to have different people for each of the 3 areas of games. Triple B, each of the 3 areas of competition. But for games, it can be the same people for all 3 activities. Okay, so you only need 6 members to show up to do all 3 activities at the games. Do you have any questions for our games coordinators at this point in time? If you're interested and want to Google it, those are called Alaskan skis normally, and it might give you some hints and tips and tricks online for how to do it the fastest way possible. Who's the next?
Hi everybody, I'm Myron. I'm in charge of the dance. Basically the theme is light up the night, or it's lit, haha he. It's like the glow theme. It's gonna be lights everywhere. It's gonna look pretty nice. The attendance, it will be taken with tickets during the dance. Those contribute to your spirit points. You can have like face paint if you like, but whatever. Appropriate things, attire can be related to your theme, or just come school appropriate. Don't show anything that shouldn't be shown. Admission, it'll be free with the homecoming button and your UW student ID. $3 with the ID and no button, and $5 for anyone that doesn't go here but they have an ID. Questions about anything, you right there? How do you obtain the button?
We're going to talk about that when we get to the fundraising people, so if you can hang on to that question for just a minute.
What she said. Any other questions about the dance thing? What type of face painting they can have? It can From the neck up, yeah. Neck up, face painting, yeah. I think that's it. No questions? Okay.
Hi, I'm Jordan, this is Madison, and we're going to be emceeing Variety Show this year, so get excited. So Variety Show is Friday, October 21st at 8 p.m. It's in the Young Auditorium. The categories are live music performance, novelty and skit, dance and lip sync, and then we still have stepper stroll. So don't be afraid to come out and do a stepper stroll. That wasn't very popular last year, so we're hoping to get more turnout this year of that. And each org is limited to one act.
Each act has a maximum of 5 minutes. Your acts are going to be limited to 20 performers and 1 stage manager. Auditions are going to be on Sunday, October 9th, but the next homecoming information.
No. They'll sign up for auditions on the 3rd. The auditions are on the 9th.
We know what we're doing.
Auditions on October 9th, but at the next homecoming informational meeting, which is going to be the 3rd, we encourage you to sign up, whether you're positive on if your group's going to do it or not. It's better to sign up and get an audition time, and then if you end up not doing it, then we can always scratch it. But you have to sign up on the 3rd. We're not going to take any more audition time sign-ups after that. And then on the 5th is when you have to submit your form on Connect UWW. This year we're doing something new. We want everyone to come out to auditions and perform for us live, but if you absolutely have some type of conflict with all of your members, we are taking video submissions. The due dates for those are going to be, I believe, on the 9th as well. So your one representative from your group would have to bring the video in, we'd watch it during your audition time, and give you some feedback, whoever comes and represents your group then and there. The 16th, Sunday the 16th, which is also the day of windows, is the rehearsal. That is absolutely non-negotiable on whether your group is there or not. Your group has to be at rehearsals. If they aren't at rehearsals, we unfortunately have to scratch you guys and just rework the show. We're trying to make it accompany everybody. We really want Variety Show to have a huge turnout. We want everyone to come out and just put on great performances. Does anybody have any questions? A lot of the information is going to be in the packet. It's a lot, so I would definitely read through it thoroughly. And if you have any questions, does anyone have any questions right now?
Page 22 and 23.
Well, if you have any questions, you can always come find us after or find us sometime on campus or stop in by the homecoming people.
Is Sigma Tau Gamma in the room? So that group won last year the Best in Show award. Do you know what you also won with your award? $200. The Best in Show group wins a check for $200. It's worth it. I think they put it towards Polar Plunge last year, if I remember correctly. But you can do what you want with it.
Everybody likes money.
Everyone should do it. We have a category for every single thing, so I think everyone should just put your dancing shoes on and come out. Shake it up.
Hi, I'm Bella,
I'm Shelby.
and we're the parade coordinators this year. If everybody could please turn to page 26 in your packet. Alright, the parade this year is on Saturday, October 22nd at 10 a.m. Check-in is in the parking lot north of the Center of the Arts, Lot 2. at the intersection of Main and Prince, to the intersection of Main and Fremont. The proper parade unit entry forms must be submitted online by 11:55 p.m. on Wednesday, October 5th. There's other rules and regulations that go with parade that are listed in these pages below as well. One other thing we wanted to mention is we are adding a new award this year. It's the Spirit of Homecoming Walton Award. The award is in honor of a former HSC member, Don Vontae Walton. The organization that will be awarded this award represents the spirit of homecoming and the parade in general. And then one rule we stress is no liquids in the parade. Do not bring them. They are not allowed, and you will be turned away if you do not dispose of them. So, thank you. Happy homecoming.
There are also no day of parade entry, so make sure you sign up beforehand. If you want any animal in parade or have a trailer longer than 30 feet, you must inform us by the next info meeting on October 3rd. Any questions? No? Thank you.
Hello everyone, my name is Emily and I'm the fundraising coordinator for this year's homecoming. And we will be selling buttons in bags of 10, they go for 30. I also have forms for each organization, so it makes it easier and efficiently. Just send me and Ricky over here, raise your hand. We'll be handing them out, so if you want to fill those out. I will be in the back table at every informational meeting. And if you guys could please turn to your page 3. It would just give you a little bit of information on what the homecoming buttons do for you. So you get free access into the homecoming dance, and then a discounted ticket into the variety show for $1. Any more questions?
Just a reminder, so you can only buy the buttons with cash or a check.
Oh no.
Publicity.
There you go.
Hi everyone, my name is Karina.
She's coming.
And I'm Tian.
And so you're going to be seeing on Facebook the video we just showed you, and we are planning on posting on social media a new video this upcoming week so you can get to know us a little bit better. Just so you know, we're having an incentive, so it's pretty fun stuff. So for the student org that posts the most about homecoming and show the best, if you got that homecoming spirit, is going to win 10 free t-shirts and 10 UC Entertainment movie passes for the semester. In order to participate in this incentive or raffle or fun activity, you have to post using the hashtag SweetHC2016 and then hashtag HC2016. So you have to use those two hashtags, and you can share how many times you want, but it has to be from your organization's page. So for example, if the Black Student Union will post something about homecoming dance, like let's roll, let's party, you will post that in the BSU page, and then I will keep track of that. So it has to be a student or Facebook page or Instagram or Twitter. So yeah, hashtag SweetHC2016 and hashtag HC2016.
If you're here representing a first year group, you probably don't have a Facebook page for your first year group, but just include the name of your group in the tweet or in the Instagram.
Yes. Another thing is, so free t-shirts and movie passes. James.
For residence hall leadership involvement teams, since some might not have a Facebook page, is it okay if we do the similar thing as first year groups?
What? Sorry, I couldn't hear you.
Like posting an individual and then just mentioning that
Do you have, like,
Some lets do, some lets don't have that social media page.
okay, so if you do have that social media page, do it. If you don't have the social media page, I will tell you next Monday, so come next Monday.
I think if you do the same as a first year group, you're probably fine.
Or that too. Yeah, I trust her. Okay, so also, if your student orgs these flyer posters about anything, if you need quarter sheets for something, and you want to promote homecoming, just let us, any of myself or Lucia know, and then we'll make you copies for your student org. Is there any questions? No? I'm coming. Yeah. It's not in the packet.
We decided it tonight.
Yeah.
Today.
So it's not in the packet, but we'll send you emails with that, and then the following Monday, I can have a quarter sheet or a flyer with all of it. Also, there will be a flyer in social media as well about the hashtags. And it will be put on Connect, that too.
Also, if you're wondering what our tags are for Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, they're all 3 UWW Homecoming, so follow us.
Okay, you guys ready to get some free t-shirts and movie passes for the semester? All right.
So the hashtag is on the screen is wrong, and I apologize. It will be up on Connect. Next up, we have our members at large.
Members at large.
Hey, I'm Ricky,
And I'm Jasenia.
and we're the members at large, so our area is all of them. So if you have any questions about anything, come to us.
Yeah, go homecoming.
And last but certainly not least, our secretary and Tammy leader.
So my job's pretty simple. I keep track of the points. But if you turn to the back page of your packet, it outlines all of the events as well as the total points possible. It's also in more detail on each event's page of the packet. So have a good homecoming.
Hey y'all, let's talk about senior awards. So senior awards is a great way to let those who are in your organizations who are graduating this semester, next semester, or next summer to be recognized by campus. And we recognize the top 2 individuals who go through the senior awards process. The process is pretty fast, at least initially, in that the applications are due next week, Wednesday, and they do require an application, a resume, and 2 letters of recommendation from a current or former faculty or staff member on campus. So it is a little bit of a hurry-up office. So please, if you have members of your organization, this is not about group points, this is about student recognition. Really nice, excuse me, to have somebody who's a member of your organization be able to stand up on the stage at Young Auditorium and show off what they did for campus over their time here. They also get to ride in a vehicle in the parade, be recognized at fourth quarter after the football game, and they also get a plaque and an honorarium of usually $150. So again, nice little cash prize to help somebody who's just about to start off on their postgraduate world. You have to have a 2.5 or higher, and involvement is a huge part of the application process. This year, the process is a bit different in that we've had so many applicants the past couple years that we had to do multiple rooms of interviewers and lots of hours of interviews. And so this year what we're doing is all paper applications will be reviewed, and then the top applicants will be brought in for interviews, and then those top applicants will all be recognized at the variety show, and then the winners will be announced at the variety show. Okay? Questions about senior awards? If you have 20 members graduating in the next 3 semesters, all 20, as long as they have a 2.5 or higher, can apply. Okay? Gender is not a component of the decision-making process. It's the best 2 Warhawks that apply. Cool? Yeah. All right. Jessica, myself, or my co over here, Mr. Chaps. And we're on the next screen too. So my name is Kim Clarkson, and I've been with Homecoming forever.
My name is Joshua Taps. I've been in this role for a year, but I go way back in the day as far as Kim. And was also a member previously of the Homecoming Steering Committee. So we don't have much to talk about other than that we oversee all these wonderful people as you've gotten to meet. We have a hand in helping guide them to making the events happen and making all the decisions wonderful. She's doing something, and I'm stalling for time. I have a sheet in my hand. So in the packet that you picked up, that at least one person in your organization got, there's like a bunch of 4 or 5 things in there. One of them is a little black and white page, 2-page stapled together thing about how to sign up for Homecoming. Who here has used Connect PWW so far? At least one time. All right. So congrats, good job to all of you. For those of you that haven't, then now is a good time to do it, because everything that we've talked about, everything we've printed off, everything that we will continue to update and that sort of things, we put onto Connect. So this little document here, one, it tells you how helps you log in, helps you find where you can find Homecoming. Kim is logging in. But ultimately, all right, you're going to click on the Homecoming button right there on the right, hopefully. It's a featured one, so all the featured ones shows up on the right. And then you're at the Homecoming portal. Now, if you're not already a member of this, up in the right-hand corner, kind of where the mouse is right now, but would be a green button that says join or something along those lines. You'll want to click that, and it'll get you into the portal. It'll have you a member. You'll get emails anytime we send updated emails out, that sort of thing. It's an easy way to, even if you don't go back on there again, though we do encourage you to, if you don't go back on there ever again, you'll get email updates from us whenever we put them out through that. So you don't have to worry about missing anything as long as you're getting those emails. Other things in the packets. Step 2 is how to actually sign up for Homecoming in general. So you're going to want to click on the tab that says Forms, which you did. And then somewhere in this list is titled the Homecoming 2016 Master Participation Entry Form. You click on that. Congratulations to that person for already submitting. But you'll want to click that big green button right there at the bottom, and you'll be on your way to answering everything that's needed for your organization to get involved in everything that they want to get involved with in Homecoming. There's multiple pages. You can save, you can come back to it later. It's quite all right. But there are required things, so please make sure that you're hitting the right buttons on that. Do not start this, well, you can start it, but don't finish this form without making sure that everybody in your organization is on the same page as to what you're participating in, what you're going to pay to participate in, and anything along those lines. There is, on the bottom, once you're all done with the form, on the bottom there's a green button that says continue. Now, she's going to click it, but it won't let her go to the next page because she has so many things that she still has to fill out. Ultimately, it'll take you to one final page that says, you're almost done. And on that page, it has a green button again that says finish. Once you hit that green button that says finish, then your form is submitted. It happens every now and then where some people forget to hit that last finish button and they think that it's submitted and it's not, and we reach out to people. We don't have the ability to find out if you started something and haven't finished it. All we get to see are ones that are finished. So probably if you're stuck in that middle ground of not knowing, excuse me, of not knowing if you're if it's finished or anything like that, and it's not, we're not going to be able to know until the deadline's passed. However, one way to find out for sure, again, on the bottom of the third page is, Kim will click on, what we call your drawer, your personal drawer. Kim has a lot of notifications, don't worry about it. But ultimately, you're looking for the activity button, and what that will tell you is any form that you've ever submitted and its status, if it's done, if it's not done, if it's in transit, that kind of thing. So once you've submitted the form, feel free to go this route to make sure it's actually submitted, and then you can have peace of mind about the form. Any questions? Yes. The form is due by 11:55 p.m. on Wednesday, October 5th. Any other questions?
A couple of tips from using this in the past. The first one is please make sure that when you fill out the form that you log in to Connect. So you're not doing it as a public person, because that's how we can most easily get in contact with you if there are questions or issues. And it's also, in fact, I think it might be required because you have to check that you agree and understand the rules. So we may not even let you in further, but it is our way of knowing for sure who is submitting on behalf of your group, which is really helpful to you as well. The other piece about the form is if you're in doubt, if you think you might do all 3 games, you've got enough people committed for 2 right now. If you're in doubt and it's October 5th or beforehand, if you want to submit, the idea is to submit yeses to more things rather than less. It is very difficult for us to add you after the deadline. It is very easy for us to delete you after the deadline from a competition. So if in doubt, say yes. It is not going to hurt you. We're not, unless you are really rude about it, it's not going to affect your spirit points. So don't worry about that. We just want to make sure that you have every opportunity to participate. And every year we have groups that miss the deadline. So set it in your phone right now. Do something that is going to make sure that you do not miss the deadline. Okay? The person who submits it really should be a person who's going to be in charge of helping your group be successful. If you're giving it to someone because they're brand new in the group and they want to just be a part of something, that's probably not going to be helpful unless they're going to be knowledgeable enough to then help you follow through on what you signed for.
Any other questions about the form or Connect? All right, one other thing. I know a good chunk of you in the back there came in after we got started. Please make sure to see Stacy at that purple table back there before you leave to get checked in and signed in so that you get points for your organization or your chapter or your first year group, whichever you came representing. And if you came early and just bypassed that, please do so as well.
Woo! The other reason for logging in is that if you log in, you will receive a confirmation email when you submit it, and it has all the further details about when payments are due and the next steps for the process. Woo woo. All right.
So next week's meeting, we are going to be doing a project lottery. So when you came in, you probably received this huge white sheet. It's on 11 by 17 paper. It's folded. So if you could take that out, please.
Does anyone need another one?
If anyone needs another one, please raise your hand. We'll bring it to you. So this list is all of these projects that the Homecoming Steering Committee does not have time to do, but also needs done. And the way we're going to compensate you is we're going to give you points. So next week when you come to the meeting, you'll receive a card. We will randomly draw cards, and you will get to pick what projects you would like to receive, or you would like to do. So it says on this list how many people are required to do this project, how many points you're going to receive by doing this project, what you're going to be doing, who you need to contact to do your project. So just take this to your organization and decide what you think you can do and what you want to do. We usually end up having more projects than groups that want to do them or have the ability to do them. So maybe have 2 or 3 projects in mind that you'd like to do.
What kind of points are
Yeah. All of these points are championship points. So they're not just fair points. These are going
the championship cup. Any questions?
Our group has issues with members actually showing up to these events, so do we absolutely have to do any of these?
You do not have to do any of these projects. These are just extra ways for you to earn championship points.
However, there are a lot of projects with 2 people needed, or 3 people needed. So if you want to be in the hunt for the trophies in the first place, you probably need to do a championship or a project or 2.
Any other questions?
Basically what we do is we go around the first round and people sign up, and then we go around a second time and we'll keep going around through the groups until we have all the projects assigned. So we don't know until we sign people up. Good question.
Any other questions?
It's a great way to have some camaraderie and team building and some group spirit. Some of the jobs are really fun. Some of them are dirty and gross too, but we will be right there cleaning up after the dance and so forth with you. Jennifer, you had a question, I think.
For clarification, so let's say, for example, an event was here on Sunday, October 16th, involves 10 people. Does that mean that your whole group is going to have 10 people to use to help with that? Or is it like 2 people who are going to help, or part of the project that we don't have to do available?
It's a single group of 10 people. And the reason we do 10 is because we want the whole campus chalked. And so you can do the project with 5 people, but it's going to take you twice as long. So we tried to think about how much time it's going to take you to make it happen. If you only have 2 people show up, you can still do it. It's just not going to be as short or as good in the big picture. And for things like that, we have you take pictures of the work that you do. So you'll give us physical proof. Because you may be doing it at 9 o'clock at night or whatever your group works for you, or what time works for you.
Any other questions? Okay, so we've gone over this. We already kind of showed you on Connect how to get to forms, but just another reminder. So if you just want a quick, easy link to get you to the registration form on Connect, you can just type in tinyurl.com/uwwhc16. Forms, again, are due October 5th at 11:55 p.m. And paper copies, printed it off, or had issues, due at 4 p.m. at the Career Leadership Development Front Desk.
Yeah, we encourage you to fill it out online, submit it online, but if there is a technology issue or anything like that arises, if it happens early enough, come get in contact with us. We'll try and work it out for you so you can still submit it online, but if it's, if it's October 5th and it's noon and you, for some reason, Connect's not working for you or your laptop broke or something, heaven forbid that happens, come to Career and Leadership Development and we'll get you hooked up with a paper copy of the form to fill out and get submitted right there and then.
Yep, and that's 4 p.m. on October 5th. So if you have any questions regarding homecoming, if your organization has not chosen a theme, please email me at homecoming@uw.edu and I will get back to you as soon as possible.
Wanted to share that everything we handed out today on paper is available from the files section of the homecoming portal. So if you want everyone in your group to have a copy of whatever we gave you, you can download all of it from there as well. Or if you lose it or just want a certain page and so on. So all that's available from the homecoming portal and Connect in the files section. Homecoming is supposed to be a lot of fun, right? We want to have fun. The committee's had a lot of fun making plans for you all. And I hope that you will find fun in it as well. What's really important to us is that you understand or feel like you know what you're talking about the events when you go back to your groups. That's why we put the videos, that's why Karina took many hours putting those videos together, just so you could share, okay, this is what window painting looks like at UW Whitewater. If you have freshmen in your group or people that just transferred here, they don't know what window painting is here, and most people's perspective is what they did in their high school hometown, which is usually one of those paint markers that you buy at Walmart that you write, Go Titans on the window. That's not really what we do here, right? It's okay, but it's not typically what you see. So use the videos, they'll be up on Connect. Use us to understand what homecoming is all about. We've got thousands of pictures on our Facebook page and in the Connect portal that you can look at homecoming way back in the 50s, but also last year. So you can see all kinds of different homecoming experiences. Homecoming is a little different every year, and it's different because we want it to be what you want. So if you see things or have ideas, we would love to hear what those are. And we also just want you to have a good time and to help you do that. The packets are very expensive to print, right? 29 pages per copy times 75. So we won't be giving out more, for one, because we don't want to waste more trees. You can print as many as you need. But more than that, we do it for a reason. We do not make those rules so that we can sit around and write rules all day. Please use those packets. They do actually give you a lot of the hints that you would need. Obviously, you just got them now, so the questions you have, and questions are always good, but the first thing we're gonna do, literally, is pull out the packet ourselves to make sure that we're telling you what the rules state so that we're being consistent across the board. Any questions for the good of the group? Anything that will help you decide which activities to participate in, because you really only have a week and a half to make those decisions. All right, I'm handing it.
Okay, so our reminder, our next meeting is Monday, October 3rd at 9:15 p.m. right here in the Hamilton room. If you don't already follow us on social media, please follow us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and join our Homecoming Connect portal. If there is a representative from Swisso, could you please see me after the meeting? Swisso.
If you came after we checked everybody in, we want to give your group credit because there are points for coming to these meetings. So please make sure you don't leave until we have checked you in. There were lots of people in the back couple rows. We want to give you credit.
Don't forget to share with your members #SweetHC2016 or in #HC2016. For the org that posts the most on their social media is going to win 10 free t-shirts and 10 UC Entertainment movie passes.
See you next week.